More than a decade ago, Carrie Mess started a blog. Dairy Carrie took off, and now millions have seen her posts. She uses it to engage others about agriculture.
We take over caring for our calves, like I said, pretty much right after they're born. They live in a calf hutch like this, just for the first 2 months of life, and then they're in groups. So living in a hutch means we can really pay individual attention to them, make sure they're eating enough, make sure that their manure looks good. It's a lot like when you have a newborn, right? You have a bassinet or, a smaller area. You're not like just
don't
letting them
the house,
right.
Baby.
Well, you're not setting them on the floor where everybody's like walking through. So again, they don't have the super strong immune system right away when they're born. So part of what we do here in keeping them in individual huts is just so that we can keep a real close eye on them and make sure everyone's feeling well. So you can see that they can go in and out. The hutches are nice and warm in winter, like it's the warmest place on the farm in winter. And then in the summer they kind of get hot, but we've started adding these foil blankets that reflect the sun and helps keep them cooler. And they have windows, so there's a nice breeze through here. And then when she's 2 months old, she'll be weaned from milk, and then she'll get to start going in a group with her buddies. So we group them by age.
And how do you make decisions about which girls stay and which girls go? Because do you keep all of them?
We generally keep all the females. They're future members of the herd, but what we've started doing actually is breeding some of our cows to beef, bulls, and so we have less heifers coming, just because, again, our building's old, we don't want to be as crowded, and she's going to eat you now.
That is a rough tongue.
It's like a cat's tongue,
a little bit like a cat's tongue.
Right.
Okay, so I'm sorry, you were telling me something.
Right, totally trained the thought, derailed.
I can't think now. The cow is
so we're just looking to raise a few less heifers every year. So cows on a dairy farm, generally we calve year round, unlike beef farms where they calve like maybe once or twice a year. We have babies born all year round, and because that means then we have milk all year round. I talked about that dry period where cows don't milk. If we had everybody calve at one time, there'd be a couple month period where nobody was giving any milk, and then you wouldn't have milk at the stores. So